So when you see Hamza's content, you often see him refer to the Jeffrey versus Adonis at the start of his videos. Now, when Hamza describes Adonis, we always see him as this masculine man. Now, we always want to be disciplined. Adonis doesn't take a day off work. He's hardworking, is a loving family, fulfilling relationships, and is respectful of high-value women. And so, you know what else imbues these same characteristics and attributes into their population every single day, into their community? Religion does. If you think about it, Jeffrey would be this atheist who would criticize religion, saying it's wrong, God is oppressing women and all this shit, blaming them for the world's problems, the wars, everything. Whereas you'd picture on the other side Adonis, this devout man who serves his family's needs and his communities, works hard and does not sin. I'll be honest, I've tried self-improvement many times and I've always relapsed in the sense that I would start my self-improvement journey, I would make some progress, then I would sin, I would masturbate, I would eat junk food, I would stop all my progress. And this happens again and again. So what I'm trying to say is it's not easy, you know, going from that degenerate lifestyle to one that looks more like Adonis's. In my opinion, we require something greater than ourselves to push us through the hard times, because it will make us mindful of our every action. The answer to our requirement is God. If you think about it, you probably don't hold yourself accountable for the times that you absolutely must do. So when you don't hold yourself accountable, you'll be held accountable by God, because He knows everything you do and He's watching you. Also, self-improvement has a lot of crossovers to religion. Such as in Islam, praying 5 times a day. That can be on the same level as meditation, which is a cornerstone self-improvement habit. Also, saying grace at a dinner table in Christianity is likened to being grateful to others. Again, another habit of self-improvement. Mainstream religions say masturbation's bad. Fasting is probably the best way to structure your diet, and these mainstream religions also preach this. So it's almost like this God of religion, they've known the best for people, and it stands true thousands of years after they've been created. I'm surprised a lot of people in the self-improvement space aren't talking about this, because it'll make a lot of sense for guys who are on self-improvement to consider religion, because it helps massively in their journey. Religion also respects women. Now, some of you might have drifted towards the mindset of, oh, how does it respect women if they're in Islam, if they're forced to cover themselves? Firstly, tell me what is worse. A woman who is disrespected and is looked at only as an object for sex, or a woman who is respected by men and women and is seen as a strong character. Now, Western society wants you to think that the former statement is the non-oppressed woman, and the oppressed woman is the actual one who's getting respect from people. Western culture has made women believe they must go out and expose their bodies. All this "you go girl" and the slay queen has given some women the idea that men should respect women regardless of how they present themselves to society. They dress all slutty, then get pissed because men treat them as a slut. Now, there have been studies that show that when women dress inappropriately or are seen naked, the part in the brain that lights up the most for men viewing this is the part that views objects and identifies objects. So men cannot be at blame for their biology. So how can women expect men to just disregard what their brain is literally telling them? A bit of a rant, but I just want to quickly say that not all women are like this, just Western women. There are loving, traditional, feminine women who respect their man in this world, and these women are religious. So I talk about this because I've always been an atheist. I would always be that kid in the back of the classroom who would always take the piss out of religions. Recently, I've started to question myself. Is viewing religion as false benefiting me at all? Is being an atheist benefiting me? And then I posed the question, if I introduce religion into my life, would that benefit me at all? And I think it would massively. Now, I haven't gone fully religious just yet, because obviously it's a big life decision, but I definitely see it as a great asset. And if any of you watching this think you're an atheist, then just sit down and ask yourself why, and if it benefits you at all. Buy a Quran, read it and see what you think. Also, watch some religious content on YouTube that will probably get your mind thinking. Now, I'm glad you've watched this video, guys. If there's anything I can improve on, please leave it down in the comments below. Much appreciate it, and see you in the next one. Yeah.